Welcome to Health Morph, where we transform complex health concepts into practical wisdom you can use today. What if I told you that your brain isn't hardwired, that the neural pathways forming your thoughts, habits, and emotional responses can be reshaped? This isn't science fiction. It's neuroplasticity, your brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. Today, we're diving into how you can harness neuroplasticity to literally rewire your brain for better mental health. Whether you're battling anxiety, depression, stress, or simply want to optimize your brain function, understanding neuroplasticity is your first step toward profound and lasting change. What is neuroplasticity? For decades, scientists believed our brains were fixed after childhood development. Once damaged, always damaged. Once wired a certain way, permanently set. We now know this isn't true. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to adapt and reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. This happens through two primary mechanisms. First, functional plasticity. Your brain's ability to move functions from damaged areas to undamaged areas. Think of it as your brain's backup system, rerouting traffic when the main road is closed. Second, structural plasticity. The brain's ability to actually change its physical structure as a result of learning. When you learn something new, your brain creates and strengthens neural pathways specific to that skill or knowledge. Every time you learn something new, practice a skill, or even think a thought repeatedly, you're physically reshaping your brain. The neurons that fire together wire together, forming stronger connections through repetition. The science behind brain change. Let's get a bit more technical. Inside your brain are approximately 86 billion neurons, and each can form thousands of connections with other neurons, creating a vast network of neural pathways. When you engage in a behavior or thought pattern repeatedly, the synapses, the junctions between neurons, strengthen, making those neural pathways more efficient. This is why habits become automatic over time. Conversely, when you stop using certain pathways, they weaken through a process called synaptic pruning. Your brain is constantly reinforcing the connections you use and weakening those you don't, quite literally rewiring itself based on your experiences, thoughts, and behaviors. The implications for mental health are profound. Depression, anxiety, PTSD, and other conditions involve neural pathways that have become overused and overly strengthened. By engaging neuroplasticity, we can weaken these harmful pathways and strengthen healthier alternatives. Practical techniques to rewire your brain. Now for the practical part. How exactly do you rewire your brain? Here are 5 evidence-based techniques. 1. Mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation has been shown to literally change brain structure. Regular practice increases gray matter density in regions associated with learning, memory, emotional regulation, and self-awareness. Start with just 5 minutes daily of focused attention on your breath. When your mind wanders, which it will, gently bring it back. This simple act strengthens your prefrontal cortex and weakens the amygdala's fear response. 2. Cognitive restructuring. Our thoughts create neural pathways. By identifying and challenging negative thought patterns, we can rewire these circuits. Try this exercise. Write down a recurring negative thought. Now challenge it with evidence to the contrary. Create a more balanced thought to replace it. Repeat this new thought daily. Over time, you're creating a new neural pathway while allowing the old one to weaken. 3. Novel experiences. Novel experiences trigger dopamine release and create new neural connections. Your brain thrives on novelty. Challenge yourself to learn something new every week. Take a different route to work. Try a new cuisine. use your non-dominant hand for simple tasks. These small changes create new neural pathways, increasing cognitive flexibility. Physical exercise. Exercise isn't just for your body, it's a powerful brain changer. Physical activity increases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that supports the growth of new neurons and synapses. Aim for 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days. Even a brisk daily walk can significantly enhance neuroplasticity. 5. Sleep optimization. During deep sleep, your brain consolidates learning and prunes unnecessary synapses. Without adequate sleep, neuroplasticity is compromised. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Establish a consistent sleep schedule and create a relaxing bedtime routine. Your brain does some of its most important rewiring while you sleep. Neuroplasticity for specific mental health conditions. Different mental health conditions benefit from specific neuroplasticity approaches. For anxiety, focus on strengthening the prefrontal cortex to better regulate the amygdala's fear response. Practices that engage both logical thinking and emotional processing are particularly effective. Try progressive muscle relaxation combined with cognitive restructuring. For depression, depression involves underactive reward pathways and overactive rumination circuits. Activities that activate the reward system, like exercise, socializing, and accomplishing small goals, combined with mindfulness to interrupt rumination, can create powerful new pathways. For PTSD, trauma creates strong neural pathways that activate in response to triggers. Techniques like EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, and trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy help create new, less distressing associations with traumatic memories. For addiction, addiction hijacks the brain's reward system. Recovery involves weakening these pathways while strengthening circuits associated with impulse control and alternative rewards. This is why multiple approaches, physical, psychological, and social, work best for addiction recovery. Consistency is key. Remember, neuroplasticity isn't about quick fixes. Neural pathways strengthen over time through consistent repetition. Think of it like creating a path through a meadow. The first time you walk through, you barely leave a trace. Walk the same route daily for a month, and a clear path emerges. This is how neural pathways form. The good news? Research shows measurable brain changes can occur in as little as 8 weeks of consistent practice. The key word being consistent. Start small. 5 minutes of daily meditation will create more lasting change than an hour-long session once a week. Small, consistent efforts create lasting neural change. Conclusion. Your brain is not fixed. It's an adaptable, dynamic organ constantly being shaped by your experiences, thoughts, and behaviors. By understanding and harnessing neuroplasticity, you have the power to literally rewire your brain for better mental health. Whether you're struggling with specific conditions or simply want to optimize your brain function, these techniques offer a path forward. Remember, you are not your thoughts or emotions. You are the architect who can reshape them. With consistency, patience, and the right techniques, you can create lasting positive change in your brain and your life. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to Health Morph for more science-based health transformations. Drop a comment sharing which neuroplasticity technique you're most excited to try. Until next time, keep morphing into your healthiest self.